You've probably seen them. 4 small buttons, lined up neatly, on the sleeve of a suit jacket. They don't fasten anything, they don't open, they don't serve a purpose. At least, not anymore. So why are they still there? The answer begins hundreds of years ago, long before modern suits, long before offices, and long before fashion was about style. In the 17th and 18th centuries, jackets weren't decorative. They were working garments. Doctors, soldiers, tradesmen. They wore long coats with tight sleeves, and cleanliness was a luxury. Surgeons in particular faced a problem. When they worked, their sleeves got in the way. So tailors added buttons at the cuffs, not for looks, but so sleeves could be unbuttoned, rolled back, and kept clean. Those buttons weren't decorative, they were practical. There's also another story, one tied to discipline. According to popular legend, Frederick the Great ordered buttons sewn onto soldiers' sleeves to stop them from wiping their noses on their coats. Buttons made it uncomfortable, and habits changed. Whether or not the story is completely true, military uniforms did shape menswear, and buttons became a symbol of order, of structure, of authority. As centuries passed, tailoring evolved. Sleeves became slimmer. Cuffs stopped opening. Buttons were no longer needed. But they didn't disappear. Why? Because fashion remembers. On streets like Savile Row, tradition mattered. Those buttons had become a quiet signal of craftsmanship, of refinement, of history. Removing them would have felt wrong. Then came an unexpected twist. High-end tailors began making working sleeve buttons, cuffs that actually opened and closed. They were harder to alter, harder to fake. Suddenly, non-working buttons meant mass production. Working buttons meant custom tailoring. Status was sewn into the sleeve, and the useless buttons stayed behind. Today, most suit buttons don't do anything, but they still tell a story. A story about surgeons, about soldiers, about traditions surviving long after function fades. They aren't useless, they're reminders that the ordinary things we wear carry the past with them. And that is the origin of the ordinary.